Alright, that should be better. When streaming, stream on the correct channel. Yes. Oopsie doopty doops. So, cities, Skylines. Hello, Sog. Yeah, thanks for the notification there. I did realise like pretty early in, but it's nice of you to say. Right, stop emptying. Start getting stuff done. Hi, Lemke. Oh, I'm alright. I'm alright, thank you. How are you? You know, for a Sunday. But Sunday is stream day. So of course I'm alright. Yes. How are you? How's Sog? How's Lemke? Are you both doing well? Ah, yes. Yeah, I know what you mean. Alright, so I've been thinking a little bit about the job hunting. What sort of thing are you looking for? Or just like anything? Oh, let's take off the... Okay, we have that on, that's good. You must have a lot of trees nearby. I don't, but my front garden is completely enclosed in a big fence or a hedge or the house, so there's nowhere for the leaves to go when they fall in Twizy garden. So but yeah, there's only like 2 trees nearby that are the main culprits. Ah, okay. Well, if you want to know about warehouses, I might know a thing or two about warehouses. Sadly, when you, or maybe not sadly, I suppose, when you first like enter the profession, very, very little knowledge is actually required, because you'll be doing a very basic job. Probably, but hello, Onion. So we've drawn our roads, our maps even. Hi, Leah. Our paths. And now I can start with today's session. So it's been a little while, and which helps, I think. I did want to stream this earlier in the week, but you know, I was out, I was tired or whatever. Had a course as well, so I mean, it depends what you're going for, really. I mean, what sort of level? You say you're being like a line cook, so like to get an initial sort of foothold, honestly, isn't that difficult, I think. Because you're just, you know, a warehouse worker. It's when you actually get the job and show an interest, you know, beyond stacking boxes or whatever you're going to be doing. That's, in my experience, where you actually start to progress rather than, you know, I think getting the actual job is fairly easy. Although, a counterbalance license is pretty much... It's a really good tool. So if you can somehow get one of them... Oh! Hello, Helheim. Haven't seen you in a while. Like, if Cheese Wheels earns you more money, then yeah. You know, that's just how it works. That's just how it works in any job, but you know, you'll if you show a bit of initiative and a bit of interest, then suddenly you'll be like, right, well, the supervisor's off, can you cover him for half a day or a day? And then that's how you start getting noticed and yada yada yada. Nice to have you here. How have you been? How's the family? Yeah, that is something. Absolutely. Yeah, so you've done stuff that's relevant. Which helps. So always pulling your experience as well. That's the same as any sort of job. I don't want to patronise by saying how to approach a job interview, but it is, of course, critical that you do so. So this episode, what we're going to be doing is... I figured out a couple of things. So... that river looks scary. Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. It was really down, and I think it was last episode we raised it up a bit, so that because the piers need to look vaguely, so they're not like just standing in an abyss. Hi, Dev. Good to see you as well. And Drunk. Hello, hello, hello. Even though I just answered your question, I didn't acknowledge who said it. But yeah, these struts, I guess, were, well, these stilts were about twice as high as they are now. So you say it looks scary, but it isn't really, because it's still, you know, if you think about this being a car, it's still, like, really low, and it is wide, and fast-flowing, but I can't help that, so. Oh, drink stall there. So what I'm going to do is, I've decided what I want to do for this area, and that is to basically extend the park, which I'm pretty happy with. But we'll make this bit, especially this bit, more landscape. So we'll have some rolling hills and everything in it. We'll have a couple of attractions as well along this shorefront. So it'll basically just continue as it is. Maybe not quite so densely forested. Of course, we'll have this going through it. So we'll have some footbridges and or roads going through it. I'm not going to make it connect to the road network at all, apart from possibly via this road, or maybe I'll have a bridge come over there, because I don't really want to add extra traffic to these avenues, but you want to make it vaguely accessible as well. So maybe, you know, these as well. I could have like two roads, one here and one here going to it. So there's that. We can alter the depth of the river at any point, Sog. It's fine. Don't worry. Plus, there are no downpours, and we don't have to worry about it. We don't have to think what if. Yeah, it's looking pretty good, and it's pretty extensive now. I've also decided that here I'm going to have a major avenue running that way. So I said that maybe we'll copy this side. Decided not to, because that's a bit formulaic. So we're going to spread out this way, so we're going to have some roads that pretty much go like this. Maybe not exactly there. And then have like a long sort of plaza, I guess, like a really epic one going that way. And then all the districts around it. So this is going to be the main area right here. We need a university, so I might do that in the session as well. It's going to be in here somewhere. And then... yeah, this is all going to be kind of built up, and this is going to be the main section. Now we're going to have a nice gap here, maybe a grand building here to sort of like round off this. So a bit like they've got in Washington, D.C. You know, with the, I can't remember what they call it, Capitol building. Something a bit like that. But I don't think I'll do that this time. I think what I will do, at least as like a placemaker, is just put a road through here and get a university down. Because neither of those, or none of those things that I just mentioned, are the main focus of this. I think what I mostly need to do, so we'll just plug that there, and then it's bought. No amenities next to it whatsoever, but people really like it, so that's cool. And as you can see, what we did have, it was sort of down here, now it's up there. And it has no water. Apart from that, or electricity. No, it's got electric, hasn't it? From that, good. Yeah, we spent a bit of time on this, and you know, somebody said, "Is there any benefit to it other than it just being a lowered highway?" And I was like, "Well, no, not really." Because you could do this and just have these bridges just go over a... make the bridges raised rather than the highway lowered. But, you know, you could do all this on one level, no problem. But I'm glad we spent the time on it because I think it looks pretty nice, all in all. But what are we going to do, you ask? Well, this bit, over here. We're going to buy this sector of land, we're going to get the oil in here, and redo this, because I think these are going to have to be 2 of these. Probably redo this as well. Maybe detail this bit as well. This right here. When's our next football match? That's the most important question. I think we've recently... I haven't recently happened. The next match is in about a month. Month and a bit. So that's something to look forward to. Yeah, for now though, I'm going to take the plunge. I'm going to save the game because I am a scaredy cat. And this is a big step for the city of Evergreen. But... we bought that. What was the last one actually? City limits are now officially expanded. What plans the local government has? Well, pollution, I'm afraid. Lots and lots of pollution. So, the first thing we can do is move these further down here. Get them out the way. So here's where we're going to have the cargo terminal. There's going to be a train going straight to it, which is why I thought I'd do it first rather than the parks, because the train's going to go straight through the parks. Or under it, or over it. But the team, yeah, they're still doing well. I haven't invested in youth either, but they're still doing well. I have ticket prices way, way down. Yeah, sewage treatment obviously isn't very good. We should pause the game while we fix this. I'm surprised we had any capacity at all then, because I've just unhooked it all. Water availability isn't that good either. We're also going to move... yeah, we need electric down there as well. These down to here as well, once all this gun clears. But for now, yeah, we need to... we still don't have any electric down here, so we'll just plonk these... we'll move pretty much all of these, and then we'll make sure that everything's connected. Because this is mostly in the way for what we're going to be doing here. There's a nice ridge where it's nice and windy. It might take a while. I'm not going to move all of them, but in fact, where does the... alright, I think that'll about do. So just for now, we will have this going along here like this. We'll make it follow the road, which as we can. We'll have it coming down this way because that's where we're going to zone. Except I'm going to have to delete this pretty soon, so it's a bit of a pain, but... I mean, really, I'm going to have to delete it straight away. And that goes over there, and it hits them. Okay, good. So they weren't actually part of anything that was connecting anything to anyone. Need to be really careful with these. That's a very, very tentative connection. But that should all be fine now. All these should disappear. Yay. Okay, so now that should mean that our sewage treatment bumps up. Might have to buy another one of these actually. I think so. Don't want to forget that really. So water, one of these. I don't know if Green Cities or any of the other expansions adds a better way, okay, to deal with sewage, but I mean this is the best way, and it still does this. So now we delete this. And that. I think I need, like I say, 2... Plenty of money. Yeah, I'm just going to delete all these again, but now I need to know to put them back in, whereas if I hadn't made them, I might have just forgotten this. I still might forget, but there's less of a chance. Yeah, so this might all have to be changed, because if I put that where it was before, it's just going to really encroach on land that I can zone. Here. I'd rather have it here or something. So let's have a think about this. I mean, we can have that here, like that, and have that the main entrance for it, and then have something like that, or even that. And that would cost me, yeah, about 30 grand. That's not much, is it? So 2 of these. Put that there, and that there. I'm not really sure, honestly. I'm not really sure what the best way to go about this is. Because we need an easy way for people who live sort of here to get to it. So that would indicate like one of these here. I think we need to delete all this and just think of it from complete scratch, because this isn't very nice anyway. I just made this from a out of haste, really. No. So this road layout's going to be pretty critical. It is also vitally important that I do not start the game again, because everything's just gonna die. We mustn't forget about the rail either. So this is a major expansion, absolute major expansion. So I would suggest to myself that we put a 4-way here. There is a hill there, which is mildly annoying. But that will give us the boundary we need, or something like that. And then the north-facing road, that is north, can then loop round and join the one you can see on the left side of the screen there. Eventually join it like that. So we'll have this carry on like this, and of course the roads are too wide, but we'll just plug that down there. Very plinky plonky music, isn't it? I didn't want to do it with the sound barriers because it looks silly, but I spent the money now. No. Well, if you want this entire 2 hours before Gothic to be me making intersections, then feel free to have that vote. So we can see where it went. So, the thing is, do I want to expand up here eventually? I have to say no for now. So then we can go like that, and then, yeah, so if we just join that up there, and then have an intersection going this way, that should be fine. The roundabouts work really well. I have several roundabouts in the city, and they are crucial to our flow, which by the way is 89%, which is pretty damn awesome for a city this big. So they manage traffic really well, actually. And no, I'm not getting rid of them. So don't know why I did that. So we need another one about here-ish. So this one's going to be like a major highway to connection it is. It's going to be very, very important. We'll have it like that, and then yeah, we got plenty of room there. And I got all that room to expand into, so this could well change into a 4-way. But do I want to build that now? It's only another 9 grand or so. I suppose it leaves room for the expansion. It works really well. I'm listening to RPG ambience fantasy thing. I was thinking about putting like a town version on, but I'll just sell one of these for now. It had all like horse and carts going in the background, and I think that we're beyond that now. The only thing you have to think about in light of this is do I want a separate one for these? Are they? Because, well, to be fair, they're at the there's something over here as well. What is this? That's ooh, that's tempting. I could have 2 sets of industry here. All right. Maybe even 3. I don't want that, I don't think. I don't know how we're going to get any ore, really. It's all in really awkward places. I suppose the best one would be that one, but I haven't got that yet, so. Yeah, okay, we'll put that down. You know, for it's probably easier to downgrade than it is to upgrade the level of intersection. But yeah, the monorails have got a bit less obscure in terms of people using them. I'm delaying because I also need to think about a connection for the boat, the cargo harbour. So that works. So I can have this all the way along here, really. Doesn't really matter too much. But the cargo harbour, seaside. So I'm probably going to upgrade to that in a couple thousand people's time. That's good. So if I put it here, I could have a separate intersection for the harbour. I don't know how busy that's going to be. So plunk it there. Then all the oil is, yeah, so I'll put that there. Then it's not actually like taking up any sort of separate, if you like. Now I can put the junction more or less here. A lot of money. I think this junction is a bit further away than I initially intended, as we look at it. Segways. Never been on one. Never been on one, so I wouldn't know how to judge that. Yeah, I just need to think a little bit here. We got the train line just there, which is brilliant. I know this is going to be a really heavy area for trucks, but if I can get them from the cargo harbour onto the highway as quickly as possible, then brilliant. So if that means it has its own connection, then fine. So we can put that there, and they can have another one of these. say... there, and then we'll just make the road go between them and stuff. Well, this has to go back as well. So we can keep the nice wind power there. That's no bother. Oh. Don't want to pay extra for that. At least not yet. I don't want to assume I have enough money. I more than likely do. But assumption should be avoided. Okay. And then if we just bring that... I'm doing it for this sort of scale, because if it looks alright here, it's going to look alright for the map. Might be a bit too wide there, but hey. Alright, so we got that done. So let's think about this. So yeah, this has to move. Somewhere. So there has to be... I have to check the electric. I have to check the electric. This is very steep, which could be an issue. Could well be an issue. Didn't think of that. Hi, Inferno. It's going alright. It's going alright. A major expansion here into the oil and possibly farm industries. So just working out the infrastructure right now, because I think it's pretty important that we do so before we start zoning and everything. Bit of terraforming is required, methinks. That is doing nothing. Oh, there we go. See if I expand this out. That's not expanding out. In truth, I don't know what I'm doing, but hopefully it's work out okay. Trying to make it less steep, essentially, by making it steeper. So well done me. It's just softening. Yeah, they don't have a pause button. No, they don't. But they do have a longer than 2 hours as well, so... not sure if I like this. Don't know if that's doing anything at all. So I think this is outbound and this is inbound. I don't know why they insist on making this a two-way road, because it very rarely gets used as such. And it shouldn't ever be a two-way road, it should always be a one-way. So this is going to be like a port. I don't have any shipping containers and stuff to put here though, so I might have to mix it in with some like regular industry. But I don't want to overzone it because it's going to be quite busy anyway. It should be quite busy anyway. Should be. Don't know if it will be. The thing is, it is too... Oh, there we go. Well, maybe it's... I just want to get it connected up somehow. Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. So I know that it's possible, you know? That's why I'm sort of being a bit hasty and not really doing a good job. Just want to see if it works. And it does. It works. It's not really that great, but it works. Flying cars! Because now what I can do is sort of even all this out as well. Too slow, too slow. Soften it, soften it. I can pick out this music. I mean, we can almost make this into a, a roundabout and, you know, have it going around like this, moving there, but also away back here, because I want trucks to be able to go like this, and then round here, and then over here, and into the oil industry, and then back around in here. So, now I know this sort of concept works. We'll delete everything! Frickin' everything. Roundabouts. Right, so let's okay, that's back on. So we're going to make this symmetrical, obviously. So if we make it 2, probably too big, but why is it snapping there? Surely if you make it straight, it would go... Oh, never mind. Maybe not. But that really doesn't look right. It's too big anyway. It's because these aren't coming in at the same angle. Okay, perfect, brilliant. That's the angle they should come in at. And then we'll have the bend. So we're going to have a rectangular roundabout. Yeah? You guys following? So it's going to go like that. Yeah, so it needs to go this way rather than down here. So I don't mind you snapping now. So now it might be a time for the 2 and the 2, but unlikely, because that is a bit far. Like 1.5. 1.5 sort of the golden thing for this this city. Maybe not here, though. Yeah. Mr. Drunk? That is just silly. I'll have to terraform around the road. Layout when it's finally done. That's kind of gentle until it gets to this bit at least, but that's not too bad. Because of course it's not... Maybe I should straighten it up here, and then this should... Okay, hang on. I will get it how I want, but this is going to be such a major part of the city that I need it right. So, a lot of dithering, I'm afraid. A lot of dithering. A lot of deleting things that you think is fine. Because you know what? It's not fine. Hello, Lieutenant. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Stupid wind turbines always in the stupid way because they're stupid. Yes, onion. But I can't really put a pre-made one here, can I? Besides, this isn't... This is different. This isn't the same. So... But in that case, you win. But yeah, it's a little bit pedantic of you, I'm afraid. Just a tad. That was wrong. Undo! Oh, no, wait, I can't. Yeah, not good, not good. Put it back down here. Back down there. I don't know what this is. Edge rock. I have a couple of suicide rocks out of, you know, no real relation. So I got this one. I got a little suicide rock there, and I got this one's probably a better bet. Not quite onto the highway, but don't think it'd do you any good jumping off that. But why would you commit suicide in this utopia? Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this and then join that to it. That's what I'm going to do. It took me a while to reach that realization. I was going to switch this drone off because I don't need it. Thank you. It's a little too authentic, that, I'm afraid. Doesn't inspire. It doesn't inspire. Right, just line up. There we go. Boo! It's not that steep. No, it's paused. We live in the year 2042. I'm sure by then they'll have instant roads. I'm sure they will. It's not that far, is it? But technology's moving so quickly now. You can't say I'm wrong. No, that's interesting. Why doesn't that line up? Maybe it does. Okay, it does. Yeah, so now all this has to do is join straight, please. Wow. That's not really what I was looking for there at all. Yeah, it's not too bloody steep. I-roads. Yep. So I might have to move this back a little bit. I really hope that Apple don't own all our roads. That'd be bad. Alright, let's just go for that road for now. Oh, it's got a little curve there, but Yeah, I'll just connect these myself. Do not worry about it, game, because I want them a bit further apart, I think. Right there. Stop snapping! Stop it! Stop it! Stop! Just... No! Fine. That's as good as it's going to get right there. Right there. So what is the steepest road in the world? Where is it? I completely demolished this, oops. I completely demolished that bit of highway. Alright, these should be, them. At least from there. Although actually 2-lane highways probably going to be better for that. Go, 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 go. Okay, that needs a little bit of a straighter, nicer slope. I shouldn't have deleted these, should I? I don't think it's vastly different than what it was before. Now I've just deleted everything. I shouldn't have deleted these, he said, as he deletes more. Now I don't even know where this is going anymore. I imagine kind of there. Oh yeah, nice. Right, so might have to have a look at that. In New Zealand. Straight, straight, straight. No. I don't want 2-way at all. What am I doing? 2-lane highway, not 2-way highway. 2-lane highway. Thanks. That's better. I wonder why the arrows weren't showing up. Perfect. Lovely. Now, because I deleted the section, no, it's still going to do the same thing. Not sure if I like that. I'm not sure if I hate it enough right now to continue messing with it. Yeah, and this is a little bit angular for me, but this is going the wrong way. I didn't think it looked right. And I was entirely correct. Now, See, I thought it would be in maybe San Fran or something. I'd rather not. I'd really rather not. So the only way I can really envisage this working is to have the entire section like a big roundabout. I'm sorry, but it's true. It is what it is. Okay, that's just don't want to forget that. Don't know what that's going to be. Now I do want to have a minor connection here for these, so maybe we should do that now that I know I want to do it. And it's going to be very similar to what was there before, but I'm going to try and make it a little bit prettier and put it here. Let's get the controls. There we go. So it's just going to be these roads. Because even if I don't get the thing zoned, if you like. Should have really got these on. I can at least get the garbage connected up. Yeah, it's... Although actually, no, I don't want that. What I was thinking there was, of course, you don't want... an off-road before an on-road, so I was going to lead that over here. But the thing is, in order for the garbage people to get back, they're going to have to go... Yeah, they're going to have to go back this way, turn around on this, which is going to be fine, and then come in here. So, actually, yeah, that would be fine. That would be fine. Okay. Probably. They shouldn't be going in that direction. They might be, though. Thinking ahead with stuff being here. If I have major garbage stuff here, I do need a connection that leads off this highway onto here. So maybe, rather than having one of these connections, this is why I'm doing it first. We'll have like a raised roundabout. Let's put this back in. Because it's not going to be heavy traffic, because it's only just going to be for garbage. Purely for garbage. No. I'm surprised you let me do that game, considering what a mess that is. But thanks. Yeah, man. Not quite. You can never get it as it was. Just won't happen. Maybe it will. Stop it. So, I need... Maybe this should be straighter. Does it need that bend there? I don't think it does. So yeah, messing with roads, I know. But the infrastructure has to be in place. It has to be. Damn it. That's why we need that bend. What if I make the junction and then join it with that? God, I wasted so much money. So I know that roads aren't the most interesting thing for me to build, but I kind of have to do it. I have to. Just make the road straight. Okay. So if we have a little... Yeah, that's all we need, because it's not going to be that higher level traffic. So what we need is... I'm just going to make normal roads for now. It's just basically a...
The gods are pleased with your sacrifice.
Mike, thank you for your sacrifice. It's also really loud. I'm going to turn it down. But Mike, appreciate it. You know, one of the people. It also got dark outside. Where are we? Over here. Okay. So... a road that just goes... like that. And then... something like that. It hasn't gone far enough, but... 360. 360, yeah, it works. That's about as small as you can make it. And then it goes down that side. On that side, but it's kind of awkward to join it back up with this. Still. Yeah, git. I can always delete the bridge. Sorry, bridge. Because the bridge is sort of sloping downwards, I don't think that really helps us, so... okay, we'll build it a step at a time. There was, I'm sure there's a bit there with the natural... oh, hang on. That's what I need. Let's get worried there. No, me rocks! I can't noise. You probably that's probably a decent estimate, honestly. Yeah. I don't think there's anything on this bridge when I deleted it. Wait a minute, that is right. It's the other one that needs to go. No, it isn't. There we go. Alright, this... this hump. Can we get rid of this hump? 165 grand left. Nothing actually zoned. Over 300,000 Somali dollars. Yeah, that's what it is. Spent. Alright, stop with the hump. Stop it. Look at that. Look at that. The hump's always there. The hump is always there. I can make a tunnel. So I can help. Maybe a bit of terraforming needed. Doesn't do it so much on the other side though. It does a little bit, I suppose. Apart from that, it's going fine. So we'll just make this flat. Yeah, we'll just make this bit flat. Okay, right, now. Sorted! Now we can start actually. Once we've done this, it's going to be fine. It's going to be absolutely fine. No, it's not going to be absolutely fine. That's not what I want at all. Game, stop it, stop it, stop it. Let me turn around. There. Stop with the hump! Stop with the freaking hump! Alright, it's too high now. It's too high, okay. Yeah, it's too high. Okay, never mind. Pretty much, yeah. About there. Bit lower. Kind of worried about this. Okay, this is going to be it. Stop with the hump! Stop. It's even worse than what it was. Okay, no, I just had. Ugh. Okay, now the other one. No, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Okay, so we still have all the connections we need. Humpback bridge. No, it's fine. There's no humpback. It's alright. Leave it alone, guys. Leave it alone. Okay. Maybe there. Maybe I'll have it on the other side eventually. Causes pollution. This is actually quite nice and decorative. So maybe I should have it on this side. I don't want this to... Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to have to stop this being used by... that. No heavy transport vehicles allowed. I'm assuming that doesn't mean... I'm sure that doesn't mean utility vehicles. Yeah, so thinking about it, I'm going to put these here. I might not even have a bridge on that side now. Two-way? Wow, game, you got all of them wrong. Well done. So that should only be used by them. And people going in, oh... this may have to get bigger because people are just going to come from here and go in there. Might not be too bad. Anyway, so we got this. We got all this. Now I want to move these as well. Well, maybe I'll move these over here. Maybe that's a good thing to do. Because it don't look too bad. And I can make a nice sweeping road with trees and put like loads of them maybe along the shorefront here. I think that would actually work quite well if this is an area for all our solar power plants. It could be nice. Just that little square there. So just see if they actually fit, because I know it's kind of got a curve in it now, and it's too steep as well. They are going here, whether the game likes it or not. I think we'll have like a 2-tier effect. I think that's what we'll do. We'll have a 2-tier effect. We'll have like a terrace of awesomeness. That's where I want it to be. This might take a little while. It's funny how I'll like, you don't want to do something, you plan something, and then it's like, actually no, we're going to do this instead. Some things just take longer than what you expect. So there could be a tunnel there or something. Let's draw that road back in. Nope, 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 nope. I don't want to delete me rocks. I don't want to delete me rocks. It needs to be a very slight curve. Like really subtle. Because these buildings are quite big. Maybe I will delete those and put them in later. I don't even think that's going to work. No, they have to be. They're going to have to be straight. It's a shame, but alright. And that's what they'll be. Straight, 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 straight. Right, I'll put one there. This is quite expensive to move, aren't they? Yeah. One there, and then we'll have a road come in from there. I'm getting there. We're getting there. We don't have much money left. So, we have to run the game again in order to get enough money to build the roads in here. But I have put all the infrastructure back in, and we now have a harbour. Let's not forget that. We have an asset. We have a harbour. And, so it's not been a complete waste of an hour. But, hey, you know. In the scheme of things in this game, an hour isn't that long. So. No. Not really. I want it to go up like a ramp. So you've sort of got the idea, actually, game. You sort of have. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay. Should have Alright. So the last thing we need to do Hello, Shadowhawk. Hi, Catch. Please make sure the electric still works. Which it doesn't! It's all ruined. The space is not already occupied again. Yeah, I know that's gone, so... let's have it actually run through this, because I'm unlikely... to remove this. If I can get it through there, it'd be awesome, but of course, no. No. So let's go frickin'... the game is... it's not occupied. So how is Shadowhawk and Ketch? How you doing? Both of you? Hope you're alright this Sunday. Hope you're doing dandy. Can I get it over this? Possibly. These are unlikely to be deleted, so... nah. No, I have to go around it. Alright, actually, we'll keep going. Alright, I need to connect it to them, obviously. That's going to be kind of important, otherwise this is all pretty mute. I unpaused it. Should I have unpaused it there? I don't know if I should have or not. No, not really. I thought there was something I haven't done yet. Oh! Well, how come? Oh, let's just see what people are saying. Sorry, Catch. Oh yeah, Thief, yeah. Well, old games can be fun. No doubt about that. Alright, so we had a bit of trouble initially, obviously. We've already got people on this, but I don't see why. So we now have a sea connection. These don't have any water. Minor gripe. Might as well zone on this while we're here, you know. But yeah, Thief is a fun game. And Shadowhawk, why have you been awake for that long? I mean, I can say I know how you feel. Okay, how is everything? Okay. Nothing's broken. Everything is still running. I always get really paranoid when I do stuff like that. Electricity's fine, water's fine. Garbage's okay, we could do another one of them, but we'll have to wait now because we're losing money. That will pick up though. Hopefully. Oh, that doesn't have water. Fire station doesn't have water. That's going to be where our power plants go. There. And it's going to be practically a park in itself. Which PC game was it? What was the culprit? Yeah, I pretty much just want this to be for the garbage and for that. I don't want it to be for anything else. I don't think I'm going to connect it to this. It's just asking for trouble. Alright, let's wait for our first boat to come in, hopefully. At some point. Yeah, no, money's picking up again. That took a lot of money to build all that. A lot of deleting and stuff, I know. Hi, Devil. Hi, Agovo. Haven't seen you in a bit, I think. Or maybe I have, but I've forgotten. Anyway, how are you? Obscure German language only. Okay. At least it wasn't anything bad, though, you know? Wasn't anything negative that kept you up too much. Could even say it was your own fault! Mostly. Okay. Just one random thing there. So I was watching a video. It's not doing anything. On how to kind of make a city look realistic, and it was pretty interesting. And he was kind of saying that, you know, all these sort of districts here, like that, and not so much this, but, you know, cities don't, like, just start at the downtown and then build outwards, which is, you know, very true. They start as, like, minor little communities that, like, then suddenly join together, and then they join together, and they get bigger and bigger and bigger. So, unless your city's like a planned city, that's how you should sort of approach how it's developed. I thought that was pretty interesting. I don't think I've done that, but I think I can retroactively fit stuff. For example, this this farmland up here, I can say, you know, well, this was all farming up here at one point, because these villages used to be farms. And I think we have some there as well. You know, they used to be sort of like, we still have like a little minor village there, actually. But, what's with the neck snapping? What, me? What? Who? What? What? The windmills look randomly placed. Is that where... well, they are kind of random because I don't need them anymore so much. I do kind of need them a little bit, but the electricity is fine because of these. It's just a waste to delete them. But if we look at the wind thing, they're not. It's not too bad, but it is. It's pretty bad, honestly. Thinking about it, but here it's all right. Oh, okay. I thought, you know, I didn't snap my neck. I think our next step is to bring that down there and that there. There could be a demand for that, though it's unlikely. Because this is the most unpopular road ever. And then it's, do I want to do that? Yeah, because I can make this a district and stop and make the highway like work basically go like that and like that. And now I'm coming here. So yeah, the windmills, I relied on them for a long time, but now not so much, but just to delete them for the sake of it. When I'm not rolling in money anymore. I'll see you, drunk. Bye-bye. So we haven't done as much there as I would have wanted, honestly. But hey, you know. We've still got another hour-ish. A little bit less. And we'll just continue this on. I'm not really sure how natural that looks when it's all flattened like that. I think it looks better than plain though. I mean, it seems like a good place for a dam, but that's really asking for trouble. I suppose that's something we could have done with the water level. Because it is flowing quite nicely here. So that's going to just play on my mind. We could have a dam across there. And it could also be like an attraction in itself. Because we already have the elevation there. But this is all going to flood. So I'd have to widen all that and stuff. So it's unlikely that I'll go down that route. I mean, I could build one up here. I can't really build one there. Dolphin Lake is not particularly free-flowing. But it would be nice to have like a lake, wouldn't it? Another lake. I suppose we do have Dolphin Lake to look forward to. Anyway. Well, you say it's rapids, but you know why that is? I mean, here's like a football stadium. And here's the river. So it's a really, really wide river. This is where you really need some kind of blanket deletion tool. Oh, you're fine, don't worry. Oh, hang on. Yeah, there it goes across there. Alright. See, that was just another random day in the exciting life of Shadowhawk. It's like on... Oh yeah, it was on probably one of the best films ever made. Street Fighter. And... Alright, so the film was crap, but... pretty good sort of villain's line in it. Where it was Chun-Li who was saying... You know, she's sort of like about to get her revenge on Bison. And she was telling him, yeah, you and your bullies came to my village. And, you know, you were chased away. And stuff like that. And then he says, I'm sorry, I don't remember. And she's like, what? You don't remember? And he said, yes, well, you know, for you, the day that Bison came to your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday. It just, like, completely belittled her. I like that. I thought it was a pretty good rating. Alright, we can play around with this a bit more. Yeah, but for me, it was Tuesday. So it's like, sorry, I don't remember ruining your life. It just had no consequence to me whatsoever. I kind of like that. That was pretty nifty. Shame about these pylons, but... Hi, Ruben. It did have a lot of hats. Yeah, that scene was good. I mean, it's a shame because obviously the film was awful. But it had some elements that maybe maybe the filmmakers knew what they were doing at some points. These shouldn't be here, actually. I built them so I can... Yeah, I know, sorry, I just deleted... I'm trying to raise my population. I'm deleting residential, but... I specifically remember that you guys shouldn't be there. Because this is all to do with this place. Yeah, he did. He knew what he was doing. And he was kind of like Alan Rickman in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, in the fact that he sort of realised that I need to save this film somehow, and so I'll just kind of ham it up. I don't think Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves was quite to that stage, but Alan Rickman certainly made that film with his performance, and it was, you know, kind of the same kind of parallel. I'll leave it running. We need the money. I'm going to spend... Oh no, I got 24 grand because... 24 grand incoming because it's football day! Where's the football? Where's the football? Where's the football? Oh, is it? Have they gone? I think we missed it. We won? We won? Yeah, and that's where all the money's come from. Hi, Deadbeat. Yeah, Street Fighter. Yeah, there you go. They're all coming out now. So we won again. So we have won 5 and lost 1 of the last 6. So we are doing pretty well. We lost against Westdale. Lots of Wests in this. So our city must be in the east by process of elimination. I feel like how our transport network just copes with it. It's no difference whatsoever. We built this really early on as well. Anyway, more trees. Try and hide these monstrosities, which, like it or not, are a requirement of life. They probably wouldn't want all these trees near all these pylons because, you know, kind of a hazard. Because, IWFers, we discussed this before, because in your town there is no pause button. But Evergreen is blessed in the fact that there is. It is a blessing. Kind of winging this, you know. Doesn't go anywhere, it don't matter. I was going to put something interspersed between these, but I think I've put them a bit too close together. We'll see how it looks with just purple. It's not going to look quite right, but I'm going to make it not symmetrical. Oh no, wait, no, I am. Kind of, yeah, that kind of works. We can... I figured that, you know, because the game doesn't model steps, these are steps. That's looking better, isn't it? But you aren't paused right now. Yes, that's a good point. They just have a team of invisible Oompa Loompas doing everything then. That's what it is. That'll do. Wanted to make that a little bit more, don't like that. I'm going to hide that with something. You know, a little bit more, so I don't want to hide the building, I just want to hide all that. There's the back as well. Grr. Alright, I'll make it a little less organized. Nice! So we suddenly have 200 grand again, and while no one will ever go on this path, ever, maybe someone might walk from here to here. It's nice to finally get that sign center more or less done. There you go, someone on it. Look at that. Well done, P.S. Williams. Oh, I said Prince William then. You know. But he's unemployed. So yeah, it might be Prince William. No, that's not harsh. It's a running park. Yeah. That's what it is. Sadly, there are no runners in the game, but do I want to join this up? No, not really. Back to here. Oh, we didn't get the, unless one hasn't arrived yet, of course. No, there's one going. There's one. Stop. Oh, there we go. It's going, it's, you know, 48% for something that where there's nothing around here. Isn't bad at all. Thank you, cargo ship. Thank you. Bye-bye. I never looked at that. That's a really nice highway. Cutting through the trees there. Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah, well that should boost our productivity. It is quite far out, but don't have a lot of choice with that. So, keep pressing the wrong button. It's more or less. Yeah, this is not going to look too nice for the guys over there in the opera house here. High one hands. Yeah, but better, as Shadowhawk says. Yeah, it is, but it's better. Oh, there we go, another one. Maybe I need to work out, so yeah, a little bit more, let me click on it. 24% load. A little bit more water around here, but it's working. One coming in. Again, 28%. Ooh, No, no bother. No. Oh, God. Ah, boy. Yeah, if you ignore the collision detection, it's more in depth. Pay no attention to the collision detection. Yeah, it's practically just moored there. Apart from that, it's fine. So this is why I gave it its own highway connection, because even with 28%, so we can expect 4 times as much as this every load, which admittedly isn't that many. But when you combine this with that needs to be done differently, I think, honestly. Just a little bit there. This is really busy now. Really, really busy. And so it should be. We want a prosperous city. Let's just redo this bit. Oh my gosh, it's never going to end. But yeah, Hans, this is a really, really good game. For city builders, it adds so much more, or it offers more, so much more, well, it should be a highway, flexibility, and the modding's amazing in it. It is just pretty much stellar. No. There, now that's going to flow a lot better. You can just turn in, there you go, no slowdown. I'm not going to worry about that little bit. So yeah, already quite a lot of traffic and it's not really combined with anything. Now I'm going to put a tunnel in here. So I think we'll just pretty much just have a big old fashioned 6-lane road come from here. Go into there. And then pop up. But we'll just go straight a little bit. So I must not forget. And then we'll try and just come out whenever we can. That should be alright, really. Would you also do something like a modern railroad? I don't think so. It's not really, you know, the management aspect that I enjoy. Well, I do enjoy it, but it's not the main appeal. I know, like, those sort of games are very much into their efficiencies and everything. You know, that is what the game's about. And I can respect that, but it's not why I want to play a game like this. So I know. I had that feeling. I was like, I know I said something there that I shouldn't forget something, and I've forgotten what it was. I mustn't forget. That's true. I've forgotten. All the rail and everything. Because going under here, we have a metro. Right there. But more importantly, no, I don't want that. You know what else I thought as well? Yeah, we need the rail. The rail. We need to connect the rail. Which is, you know, here. You know what I thought as well? We can get a ferry service to go from like here to here. And then we'll have ferries going up and down the river. Though I do have to wonder how a ferry will navigate this. But I think that'd be pretty neat. Also, this right here. This isn't cool. That's not how water works, game. That's not how it should be. Game, you're going potty. Stop it. But yeah, so there's going to be a rail line that goes from here across here. Now it's mostly going to be for goods, to take some stress off this highway, which, as I said, is getting pretty busy. And we'll only get busier with this port, and I'm going to put a cargo port in here as well eventually as well. So, you know, with a train thing. One of, I don't know, one of these. So I'll have that a bit further along, and then that there. But anyway, I'm hoping that's just going to fix itself. Maybe it's a little better now. No, it isn't, is it? The water, you know, the game always gets a bit screwy with water and bits like this. It doesn't like them. I can't do anything else with that. We'll just have to... That's a detail. So, the rail. So as I said, this is going to be a big... Just continue on from these major two parks here, but it's going to be more barren. Do you like my big crater of death? More barren. So by barren I mean less trees. This is going to be residential probably. So it's just going to have like a road going in there, and that'll just serve that. I don't think that'd be too much of an issue. But yeah, a train's going to come. Now it could just follow this, or it could follow the highway, which is why I didn't try and detail too much along here. Now I think following the highway is probably the safer bet, because then I can make the shoreline all pretty like here. But do I want a train station before that? I don't think I do. I don't think here needs a train station, because I can use this one, which is why I put these paths here. I could also put a minor road here as well, linking them. There is a lot of connections here, but maybe there. Yep, you could. Although there is supply and demand, so down here you've got your demand for your various sectors. But yeah, you could absolutely make an industrial city. Here's your industry right here, the filthy, filthy industry. You also have farms. You also have forestry. And we're about to get some oil. When I say about to, it'll probably be like 3 episodes down now because I'm mucking about. But, so yeah, you could definitely say, right, I want an industrial city, which means you will have fewer of these. The offices and that. Wait, these are offices over here, aren't they? You know, like the insurance companies and stuff like that. You'll have less of that. And more of the... More of this. So, you say it's difficult, but I don't think it is, because all you've got to do is not have many universities, because the industrial demand will still be there. You just meet it within industry rather than offices. So yeah, you absolutely could. So, let's delete... Actually, that's about in the right place, but... So this won't be for people, it'll be for goods. Which makes me think... Don't we have another one coming down here? We do! But that is for people. How many people are there now? Yeah, about 1,000. Yeah, so there's going to be a train station probably on this road here. Or along here maybe. And that's going to be for people. So this one is going to be for goods. But if the goods are going over here, and it joins this track and goes up here, it's alright if it's going that way. But if it's going that way, it can't get there. Unless we put a little... So you got to think about these things, you know, you can't rush it. I know I'm moving pretty slowly, but it's not going to let me. So it'll have to go in here. And yeah, still can't get there. I need to have it join this one. Somehow. Because thankfully I do have the room here. It's just, it's so cramped. I can't get another connection in here. Well, I can always just expand it that way a little bit. Hello, trees. Bye-bye, trees. Aw. They were like, yay, it's gone. Oh, it's back. Alright. Okay, so now it can go, now it can join over there as well. So there's quite a lot of rail going here, but it is a transport hub, so that's okay. It's not going to interfere with the main station. Brilliant. Yes, they could. Yes, they could. The game says, la 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 la, not listening. So for now... Alright. Don't forget these are deleted. Don't forget. Don't forget. I'm gonna forget. Alright, what that? What if I'll go over there now? Okay. So it's going to cut right through the big park that I have planned, but there's also a big... Right, just... No, don't unpause it. I deleted some. Yeah, okay. There's also a big highway going through it as well. I could always make it a tunnel, but I've already got tunnels there, so it'd be pointless. Power lines! Don't forget the power! You know what? I'm going to go under this bit because it's got the lovely avenue there with the trees. I don't think anything's going to go under that. I'm not sure. Yes, of course there is. Oh, but there we go. Save the tweez. Save that tweez. Alright, now we can go to ground level. Down it again, maybe, yep. And eventually we're going to come across it. It's up, it's there. But yeah, we'll just follow it. There's that, so we want it to come up again here. That's probably where it's going to start going that way. But I don't need that yet anyway. So we'll also make it go underground. And there we go. That's an epic train line. Put these back in now. Right now, before we forget. Somehow. Some way. Gave me such a troll. Another one further that way. I should do it. I think. Come on. There we go. Yeah, well, you know what? The game would probably let you. Okay, everything's connected. So now we need a station. One of these. Well, we need to think about where to put the station. Along there. So we're going to have a station. There. Ish. There's also a road in here, which I don't know why that's there. So this will just connect into here and bring people to it. We could also make a people station, for lack of a better word, to get people to here. And maybe have this join with this, which would kind of make sense, I guess. But yes, that's where the station's going to be. Yeah, we're feeling doing alright. Not much coming in, but plenty going out. So 6, 6, 6, 6. Oh, it's gone. Still, we saw it, so it counts. So I don't think we should go for a roundabout here, you know, right there. I don't think we should. I think what we should do is have... Let's go off like that. Maybe just like 1.5 works well for us. Let's work 1.5. And have a dedicated road going to... station, which is going to go there. Or stations, maybe. I mean, nothing else is going to go in here, so... And that will then come back round. Have a square about? Maybe. So now I need a way for the... outgoing to not go back through the industrial bit. Because if people... If the train station has goods in that isn't destined for here, I need to get it back onto the highway as quickly as possible. Without looping back down here. Which is why I thought about having this here expand a bit more. So maybe it would be best if this joined up. This would have to improve. I'd have to make this into a bit like over here. But we have the room to do so. And that would just mean that they can get back on the highway and then go wherever they need to go. Either this way or whatever. I mean, or you can come back in. So really, you don't really need all the traffic coming here. You can have a road come in. Yeah, I think that should split two ways, actually. I don't think it should go like that. I think there should be one set of traffic that goes like that. I want it to be a nice sort of split though. Like a Y. So we make it go straight a little bit there. Yeah. Something like that. Maybe a little higher up, though. "10 minutes to Gothic." 10 minutes to Gothic, everybody. Can you watch it? Absolutely. That is the prime... pull of the city. The prime appeal. That's what it is. Alright, get rid of the stupid stuff. Go away. Wrong road. I don't want to rush this because I'm conscious of time. But I think this is... Should I upload this to YouTube? I mean, we have done a lot. We just haven't increased anything much. Hello, Looper. Yeah, so if you go that way... You go that way. Shouldn't have any slowdown with... something like that. Any of the traffic. And then we get into the zoning. So then maybe this can turn into a 6 lane. I'll draw it first. The problem with making it a 6 lane is that well, I suppose it takes more room, but... Make a montage. Yeah, honestly, that's what people do with the game. They make montages. Or they speed up footage and stuff like that. No, I'll just make that. So... Don't think we need that, really, but... yeah, that looks kind of okay. And then I want to zone as much as this is possible, technically, but that rarely goes that way with me. Actually, that really works. No, it's not entirely straight. Maybe that's an asset, actually. Maybe we'll have it with a bit of a curve in it. And then connect it up. It's pretty good zoning. Not much space is missed. And now we don't want many intersections. Because I imagine it's going to be pretty busy on here. We definitely don't want these traffic lights, but I'll get rid of those. Or maybe I'll make this an in and an out. Because really, then this can be one way as well. And then you have like a flow. And then... across this road. Not that. Oops. I want to say of course, I mean, it's not obvious. Just kind of thinking here, this is purely... brainstorming. I reckon this could work pretty well. And then we up this, because it's going to be a major type thing, and then it goes, well, we can... not what I had in mind, really. Yeah, we can actually have that join into that as well, in case I want to loop around. So, think about it. Think about it. That one. And then, these. Something like that. No. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, no, no. Don't want that. Die. Just checking there's no more traffic lights. Okay. So that's an optional way to go. We also have to join this up, but then we do this. I don't want it to be like too straight, you know. I want it to be. Well, that has to be. But then we can join that up. There. And then this. Well, no, that works. There. This. Nope, 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 nope. It doesn't. And I've mentioned that before. That. Well, it kind of does it. There's one called. What's it called? But it's not a high fantasy setting, it's a low fantasy setting. And it's basically like Age of Empires, except with no military. What's it called? Anyone? Banished is what it's called. Banished. Thank you, me. And, yeah, in that you just create a... That's it. A village, pretty much. And it's a city building game, but yeah, it's more of a survival / city building game. There's no enemies in it. You just have to survive the winter and stuff like that, manage your resources. So, obviously I have to stop now, but looking at this flow, maybe I'll have like a road go down here as well. Connect with that. I don't want to connect there. Okay, so the way this works is you have to come into the district, which is heavy industry. Oh, this is massive industry. Like this way. I mean, you can this way as well, but you'd up on the same road. And so you've got to go up here. Maybe we should make that wider as well. Oh, wait. No, 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 no. Well, yeah. Spotted a problem. Because this is where the railway thing is going to go. Railway station. I can have another road with it on. Or I could put it up here. Hi, Sarah. You know, everybody says that. Everybody says that. Whenever I make a shape like, you know, I've heard that multiple times. Like, you know, here. You know, before I did that, oh, you made a dick. And even this one. Because it rounded at the, oh, you made a dick. Yeah. Maybe it's just always you that says it, Shadowhawk, but... It's kind of worrying that that's all you see. Anyways, yes, I know I've got to stop. No one's even saying it, but I know. No, it doesn't. Besides, it's not finished. But I can stop whenever I want. I'm just conscious that the train station's going to create quite a bit of traffic. If you do that, you're just asking for trouble because you've got a major thing here. No, you can't. That's true. You can't. I have to come back to this one. Just conscious about how big this area is. Just look at the girth of it. Look at the length of it. Look how big it is. Ah, Looper. No, sorry. Been busy, man. Been busy. Sorry. I know I should have. Okay. Yeah, sorry. It was a command that let people see how long they were subscribed for. That's gonna work, I think. Put that like that, maybe. And another one. Right, I'm stopping. I'm stopping. I can stop whenever I want. Like that. Okay, so you come in. You come in, and what's the freaking roads? You can get there, and then you can get out there if you just go in there, or you go into here, and you can either take this road or that road. And then you go around there. And you go there. The only disadvantage is if you go around here, you can't get back to this bit. But then maybe I can just link a road here, but then that might just defeat the object of that. So I don't know. Anyway. We'll have to worry about that some other time, I'm afraid, because it's time to go. Thank you very much for joining me. Gothic 2 will follow very shortly. Hello, Spazzy. And yeah, you sleep well, Shadowhawk. Sleep well, man. Bye-bye, YouTube.